Welcome back to Triple Threat Wrestling. This is MVP Goes Raw. I am your host, MVP. We had a sick Raw 2 weeks out from WrestleMania. No Roman Reigns, no problem. And I'm going to break it down. But before I do, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. We drop wrestling content for you all the time. Without further ado, MVP Goes Raw. Now we start off with CM Punk. He beelines for the ring. And crisscrossing the ring, starts to go off on Roman Reigns, saying they both have the tools, but Roman's is store-bought and is plastic and safe and manufactured, which is why they can send him to Jimmy Fallon. Punk says he could film a half a dozen shows, TV shows, without missing a day, yet Roman uses it as an excuse not to show up, and calls him buck-toothed Nepo baby that ate food, dog food, for a weird old man. He also says, I can gleefully stand on the bridge and blow it up because, bitch, I can swim. Then he goes off the rails a la Cody Rhodes on SmackDown against TKO and Pat McAfee, calling him Pat McAfee, calling him a buggy whipped arm no-name hillbilly, and call your agent who shoehorned him into this business to lower the ticket prices. So he's going after the ticket prices. This is pipe bomb number 2, and without Roman Reigns being there to sell this, kind of had to go that direction. Now, reports are the reports that, they're going out there without a script, going after TKO. You guys got to keep in mind that WWE is TKO. And at the end of the day, they're entertaining the crowd. So make of it all the wrestling reports what you will. But this was a very entertaining segment. My kind of take on it is no Roman Reigns, but he did this pretty well here, and no involvement by the Usos at all. Mainly Jey Uso, and they were in the next segment, so that was a key. But this segment cooked. Originally, they were in Houston. They were in Houston for Raw. Initially, they wanted to boo him, but how can you boo when they just let CM Punk cook? So he ended up with cheers. Okay, first match of the night, we have Austin Theory defeating LA Knight. And like I said, the Usos were involved, as was Logan Paul and ISO Speed. After the match, LA Knight just calls out Adam Pearce, and basically they set up the 6-man tag between the Usos and LA Knight, and division with ISO Speed. And so this was a way, to get everybody on the WrestleMania card. But like I said, just no mention of the Usos being pissed at Punk for continually going after family. This was everyone said it all along, but this is a good way to get all involved on the card, especially LA Knight really had nothing for him. And we have our first celebrity match at Mania 2, so with ISO Speed. Next, we have Finn Balor coming out for a match against JD McDonough. But before he can even complete his entrance, Dominik Mysterio and JD McDonough attack him and basically put the beat down on him. So we have no contest here. They beat him with the chair, and basically Dom sending a message, hey, I have all your tricks. You're not going to beat me. Later on in the night, and texting with Travis earlier, Finn has a vignette basically saying, hey, I haven't showed you everything, and it teases the demon. So we're going to have the demon, Finn Balor, against Dominik Mysterio. Finn got beat down and then cleaned up, got an empty room to make this vignette. Kind of funny. And in our episode the other day with me and Travis, I did say I don't think the demon was needed to defeat Dominik Mysterio. But this is WrestleMania, and we haven't seen the demon in 3 years, so you know what? This is building up pretty well. I'm okay with Finn bringing up the demon. I don't want this feud to be dragged out because Finn really needs his singles run. But the demon at WrestleMania, I'm pretty excited about that. Next up, we have Bayley defeating Lash Legend. Now, this was kind of a clusterfunk. Lyra ended up helping Bayley win by, holding on to Lash Legend's leg. The partners involved were getting involved. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss got involved. The only people that weren't involved were the Bellas, with Nikki rehabbing her ankle injury. There are no reports on what's going to happen with that because they're building this fatal 4-way match for the titles, but your 4 team is absent. Hopefully they got one more week. Hopefully the Bellas can get involved because I don't know. The Bella's involvement is sorely missed here, but we got Bayley getting a key victory. Seth Rollins comes out and cuts a promo. He says he has 2 missions: to take back the World Heavyweight Championship and to kill the Vision. And with the Bronze injured, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman needs a protector, and he pawned off Brock to Oba Femi. And he's like, I don't know what Gunther is. This must be some kind of business situation here, but it's personal with me. And Gunther comes out and tries to attack Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was definitely ready for it because he escapes, and a brawl ensues. And all the agents from the back, they're just trying to separate each other. They can't. It's a brawl, and Gunther finally finds his way to the back where he encounters Paul Heyman, and they shake hands. Paul Heyman said, hey, I had no idea what you're doing, but I'd like to thank you. And Gunther tells Paul Heyman that you owe me more than a thank you. Now, originally, we just thought this was thrown together last minute because of the injuries. I'm thinking, so Paul Heyman owes Gunther a favor. I think this is going to eventually lead to Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. The favor could be, hey, I did this for you. Give me the Beast so I can retire the Beast. Next up, we have Penta, Dragon Lee, and Javon Evans defeating Los Americanos. This was a very, very fun action match. Action from bell to bell. Post match, Rey Mysterio comes out, says, "Hey, this ladder match is missing something. It's missing me." So Rey Mysterio is added to the ladder match, making it a 6-man at WrestleMania. My thoughts. Now, Rey Mysterio doesn't want to get retired by Gunther. Simple as that. I say you get through this ladder match, eventually he's going to get retired by his son. It writes itself. We have Rio and Io Sky defeating B-Fab and Michin. Before this match, we had a vignette by Asuka saying, "Hey, Io, you're my friend. I'm, basically your teacher, and you're going against me. I'm gonna take everything from you." This is a build to something, but after the match, Jade with B-Fab and Michin take out Io Sky with the kendo stick. B-Fab and Michin holding back Rhea to make her watch as Jade just attacks Io Sky relentlessly with that kendo stick. And there's no build with Asuka here, just that vignette. So nothing was announced on that front. They have one more week, but one week, and to add this match, I don't know what's going to happen here. I still say maybe it happens, but they did have this vignette, but nothing is official yet. So let's see what happens. Early in the night, we had Stephanie Vaquer cutting another Spanish promo, backstage promo vignette. And now we have the Judgment Day backstage, Raquel, Roxanne, and Liv. Liv says, "Hey, Roxanne, can you leave me and Roxanne alone?" And before they can really talk, Stephanie Vaquer attacks both of them, pushes Liv into Roxanne, and then just throws Liv Morgan into the TV behind them. TV shatters. It was gnarly. It looked gnarly. And later on, Liv Morgan posts on Twitter this big welt on her forehead, this bump. Looked sick. Later on, it's just big bruise. It was awesome. Stephanie Vaquer really bringing it ahead of Mania. This brings us to our main event segment, the Oba Femi Brock Lesnar contract signing. This contract signing never actually goes off because as Oba Femi is trying to get inside the ring, Brock Lesnar makes a preemptive strike and attacks Oba Femi. They get into a brawl. Brock Lesnar trying to suplex, nothing. Oba Femi runs at Brock and they both go through the table. This is chaos. Triple H couldn't stop it. Adam Pearce, they're just brawling. And that's where Raw cuts out. And people are complaining, "Oh, this match isn't official. No contract was signed." It was more of that situation of, fuck it. Fuck the contract. Just let them go. Let them go. This feud is building up very, very nicely. We have one more week, one more Raw. And I did say Oba needs to be on his ass. I still stand by that. I would like to see next week Oba being put on his ass by Brock Lesnar to end the build-up to the match at WrestleMania. And that was Monday Night Raw. Like I said, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We drop wrestling content for your viewing pleasure all the time. And in the description, we have our link tree to all our affiliates. If you want WWE merchandise, you can get it. No extra cost to you. It just throws a little kickback to us. This was MVP Goes Raw. I'm MVP, and you're not. I'm out. See you later.